All right, so I am here at the Bologna Children's Book Fair.
We designed a children's tablet specifically for kids, where the proposition is amazing experience, Apple-like, but highly curated. So the Fable device is a 7-inch Android 4.0 tablet. Comes with a proprietary user interface, one that we call the carousel and Ferris wheel. Very effective in that you can't get lost in it. It's always cyclical. And the tablet does 5 core functions today, and we'll be adding a 6th, which I'll tell you about in a minute. The first one is it has books, then it has video and drawing, very big on an art package.
Just one quick question about this carousel. Are you going to be able to swipe? And this is a beta that we're looking at. Just to be
this
clear,
is actually
right?
an alpha, and we've been working with 4.0 on the full swipe of the carousel.
And this is what we're seeing is not final product.
Right, it's probably 80 to 85% final.
Okay.
The carousel will be almost like a roulette wheel. We have applications which you'd find under play. And you'd have photos, which allows you to receive photos as well as take it with the camera.
So it's one camera that's back on the back of the device.
We have a settings tab that is about letting parents and or teachers provide the policy. So whether they want to shut off wireless, whether they want to shut off the store, manage friends. This list is all kind of PIN code protected, so the parent can set up how they want their child to interact with the outside through the internet. We've built it so that there's a whitelist of people who can support it as content sharers as well as receivers of content from the device. Those people make up a whitelist, what we call, which is really kind of a community aspect. But it's secured in the sense that only the parent can pick who those people are and set it up through the remote, the website. We're able to share it with anyone that's on this list.
Okay.
Or anyone's on this list has access to the store to be able to buy content for the child's device.
And you, just guessing, have a store?
We have a store, and that store is what fuels all of the 5 functions, and soon the 6th function, which is music. We'll be adding music to the final production device as well.
So just
the UI on it, again, is not a Android UI.
Okay.
Most children's tablets or other Android tablets use the traditional grid-based Android UI, which we found in children to be somewhat unintuitive.
Well, can you jump to that if you want, or can you convert this into a regular Android tablet if you want to?
No, you can't. It is fixed as running the Fable kernel on the Android OS. You can't sideload a application outside of Visit Me, which is our store. So we will offer certainly videos from third-party content providers, but we do it within the confines of the store in order to ensure that there's child appropriateness in its curation, and that it is really meant for efficient delivery and security when we send it between the device and the server.
So basically, Matthew decides what's on this. Is that right?
We decide with the curation team. I think a couple of things that are interesting and I think would be very cool is, one, we do allow publishers that are all digital to design their own experience and employ things like swipe.
Yeah.
So this is a story called The Eyebrow Story out of a Boston publisher.
Obviously
Peter Reynolds.
Yeah.
And so they not only use the directional arrows for navigation, but they've built in audio and they've built in swipe. It's an example of using swipe emulation over a PDF or Swift file. So again, the world doesn't have to be all about very rich APKs and Apple applications.
Yeah.
We're able to increase the font size, but for the reading time, and then able to resume back to the full artwork. Not only do you have third-party video, but also the parent can upload their own video to the website and then have it downloaded to a variety of tablets. Children love to see themselves. They love to.
Child right there with the crown looks very familiar. Is that?
She's the original Isabella.
She's the original Isabella. And that's your own daughter. You named the company after your daughter. You care a lot about, I think you started this company because you care about kids.
Yep.
Is that summarizing that right?
It does. Providing a really great experience for kids.
Yeah. And
But it has to have an amazingly safe and curated content collection so that our kids can learn and be exactly the best that they can in these early years of their life. Headphone jack would be at the top. It would be embedded also in here. It will be micro SD, up to 32 gig.
So you can drop in your own memory.
You can drop your own memory.
Where will that be?
It will be inside the port as well. Yep.
Okay.
There'll be 2 side ports. This is also the power port, which will be micro USB.
Okay.
And it has 2 speaker extrusions.
Okay.
And that's basically how we limit it. We do have obviously a camera.
It's coming this fall?
Yep, this fall.
All right, we'll look for it. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.
I'm going to take away your market share, iPad. You get out of here. Get. I am a better option for your child. Yes, under the table with you. Go, go, go.